everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's Simply Jessica here today with a DIY that I'm super excited over. This is going to be so cute and so easy, as you guys know. Oh, you guys know. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Issues. All right, so what we're going to start off with is these tumbling tower blocks from the Dollar Tree. We are going to use, I'm not sure how many, to be honest to you. So we're going to take out a pack and see how far that gets us. And we are going to be making this gorgeous tree out of these tumbling blocks. I call them Jenga blocks. They're called tumbling blocks from the Dollar Tree. Tumbling tower game. That's what it's called. And that's what we're going to start with here. As soon as I can get them open. And guys, I'm telling you, this is going to be so fun and so easy. We're just going to take a bunch of those out. I have the original super glue wood glue from the Dollar Tree that we're going to be using. And we're going to start off by making our base, which you are going to need 4 tumbling blocks per side. So what we're going to do is just add a little wood glue and push them together. Now the wood glue needs to sit. It's not like hot glue that it's going to dry right away, but it literally only takes like a few seconds before you can actually like let go and move them, as you see. But you really do need to kind of let these sit for a while for it to gain what they say like its full strength. And I'm just kind of like pushing down the stuff that pops out there. And you just need 4. And then pushing that together again. Just kind of, like I said, using my fingers to kind of smudge in the stuff that comes out. So you can already move them. So now see, I broke it, but you just want to kind of push them to the side and let them dry. So that's the good thing. So like a couple seconds, you can kind of move them around and put them to the side to dry. I know hot glue. See, the thing about the hot glue is sometimes when you put hot glue, it kind of leaves like a space in between the blocks because it's thicker. And I want to make sure that this really holds. And I know that this wood glue works well. So I want to be able to make sure that it really holds for us. So we're just going to make 4 of these, pushing them to the side for them to dry. Now here's the thing with this too. You're going to be able to paint these. These are very light wood, little tumbling blocks. So they're going to be very easily painted. You can also, if you like that natural wood color, you can also leave this DIY completely alone. But I know that I'm going to end up painting mine. So we just need 4. You don't have to put a ton either. Like I'm putting about like, if you can see, like that much on there. It gets on my fingers. And then I just, like I said, I just kind of smush the stuff that comes out. So we're just going to make 4. Like I said, 4 blocks per one. And you need 4 of them together. Now you can completely fast forward through this part if you don't want to watch me glue all of these together. But as soon as I get this one, we're going to put those to the side and move on to the next step. And there we go. So just moving those to the side. Next step is you're going to make just 2. We're going to put 2 together. I hope this camera's low enough here for you. So we're just going to put 2 of them together. That's it. But you need about, I'm going to say 24 in total. So just gluing 2 sides together. That's it. Or 2 Jenga blocks, tumbling blocks, whatever. Again, with the wood glue, just 2 of them. So these you're going to need 24 in total. So that I am not going to make you guys watch me put 24 of these together. But that is it. So just glue 2 tumbling blocks together, make 24 of them. That's what I'm going to do, and I'll be right back. Okay, so they are all together. Look at this. All of them together. Now, we're going to move on to the next step. So you need 6 per side. There'll be 4 sides. So just separate and do your 6 per side here. I'm just going to separate them, put them to the side here. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we'll start off with one side, and we're going to put these together. This I am going to use hot glue for. So again, trial and error. So we're going to use some hot glue on this because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's going to take a little too long with the wood glue. So we're just going to skip the wood glue, and we're going to put 5 of these together. So they're going to go on top of each other like this. And you only want to do not even halfway. You want to do about that much. So we're just going to do this with some hot glue. A little bit there. And then push together. So again, only going to be about that much. We're not even going to go halfway. And I'm not doing all 6. I'm going to do 5. And we're going to leave the top ones for last. Only because we're eyeballing this here. And the top ones to meet up may need to be put in different places. So just do the 5. And again, not going completely halfway. I showed you just a little, like maybe a quarter of the way. And this is what you're going to end up with. And we're only going to do 5. So we're going to leave 1 sit out and move that to the side. Get our next set and do the exact same thing. And just glue those together. Now this is what the one joy of the hot glue is, because it doesn't take as long to kind of connect and keep attached. If you get any like spillage of the hot glue, just wipe it. Careful not to burn your fingers. I'm just not putting even a ton on there. And then taking that 6th one and putting that to the side. Okay? And that's it for this part. This part is super easy as well. And that's it. How stinking easy is this part? The whole thing. Seriously. I hope I'm like in camera here. I gotta pay attention. We got some on the table. But yeah, so we're gonna put all of those together like so. And this is, like I said, this is what you end up with. So we're just going to put that to the side. I'm going to glue the last one together, and I'll be right back. Okay, so all 4 are put together. I saved the top ones on the side there. And we're just going to move these off to the side for a moment. And we're going to get our pieces that we started with. I'm going to do this carefully because I know I didn't give them like a ton of time to dry, but we're going to use the hot glue here. Just a very thin layer, kind of mushing that around because I don't want it to be too thick. We're going to take those 2 pieces, we're going to take 2 of them and put them together like so. And then we're going to take our other ones and we're going to go on the side. Just like that. So in between the 2. So you have your little notch here. We're going to go in between those 2. So some hot glue, and then I'm just going to kind of like mush it around because I don't want it to be too thick. We're going to come around and just glue that on there. And same thing with this side. So then we have, oops, glued it to the table. So we have all 4 sides put together there. And this is what you'll have. This is your base. Okay? And then I'm probably gonna have to lift the camera because you're not gonna be able to see this. This is where we are going to add our tree pieces. And again, I need to back you up and bring you in because you're not gonna be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so what we're going to do, you're gonna have to lean this a little bit. We want it to come to the edge, but also lean in. So I'm gonna do some hot glue here, get it on the edge, and then we're going to fill in the open space there with hot glue. And we're just gonna leave that hang out for a little bit just so that can cool. And it will stay, I promise. Just got to get it in there. And we're going to do the same to the exact opposite side here, like this. This is where the 6-piece, 6-1 that you made comes into play. Maybe we'll add some back here. This hot glue gun has been on for a while, so I'm telling you, I swear when it's on for too long, it takes longer to cool. And then we're going to attach our other side, and then we're going to add our 6-piece so we can match up and come in the middle there. This is taking a long time to cool. There it goes. And then we're going to do the same on this side. And then this is where we're going to add our 6th piece. That way we can make sure that they connect in the middle there. You could put the 6th piece on as beforehand if you wanted to. And just kind of make it work. Getting all that glue in there. Just letting that hang out for a minute. Okay, so mistake, like I said, trial and error. Actually, it was easier to glue the 6th one on. Oh man, I just had some fun times there. I had to glue the 6th one on to get it to work. So you see how they meet up, okay? I added just a little hot glue there at the top to hold them on. And we're going to do the same this way. So we're just gonna add a little bit of hot glue here. And just letting that lean on there to dry. Then we're gonna add the hot glue at the bottom. So that's what we're gonna do on both sides here. Glue the 6th one on. Don't be like me. Like so. It's not straight, hold on. And then, see, that's why I didn't want it to stick up too far. I'm going to peel that off, move it down just a little bit. Like so. There we go. And then we're going to add some hot glue to the outside of this and lean that on there. Just like that. Okay? Once that dries or cools here, I'm just going to add the hot glue to the bottom to hold that in. Okay, so now we have the entire thing put together, just letting that hot glue definitely cool off, okay? Which is fine, because we're gonna put this to the side and we're gonna move on to a different part. So I'm just gonna put this to the side here. And do not mind this mess behind me. I couldn't film today where I normally do in the other room. So I'm filming in this room where my daughter's bed is now. So, you know, it's just been hectic. So we're just gonna put this to the side and we're gonna move on to our next step. Okay, so the next step, we are going to be making a star for the top of this tree, and we're going to be using clothespins, okay? So these came from the Dollar Tree. Oh, and the tumbling, oh, that's loud. The tumbling blocks here, it took almost an entire box. I think there was 7 left over. So it took almost an entire box here. Now, I've used these before, that's why the bag's almost empty, but they come with quite a bit of them in there. I'm not sure how many come in a, I was hoping I had something to tell me. I'm not sure how many they come in a pack, but there's quite a few. So for this, we're going to need 10 of them. There is 10. But they come quite a bit in a pack. So, and what we're going to do is just take them apart. Ooh. Okay, I thought it was easier. There we go. And we're just going to take them apart. And we're going to take our wood glue here, flat side of the clothespin, and we're going to just glue those together. Just like this. All right, I need to put it back down so I can, then I'll show you. So just like that, sorry. Okay, so 10 clothespins, and we're gonna glue them. Any little excess glue that pops out, I just kind of rub it in with my finger, and that's what we're gonna do. Take all of the clothespins apart, flip them, and glue them together. So you're gonna make 10 of those, which I'm going to do real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so there is our 10. This part, again, going to be so simple. We are going to glue the top 3. Just want to move this up so you can see. Flat edge right at the top, right here. And we're going to glue those 2 together like that. I'm going to use hot glue for this too. But again, when you're using hot glue for this part, kind of just mush it around so it's not like super thick. And then we're going to take our other one and do the same thing on the other side. And that will be the top of your star. So then you will take these 2. You're going to glue 2 of them together. Like so, exactly the same way you did the top 3. And then you're gonna just attach them. So a little bit of hot glue up here, a little bit over here, and we're gonna just push those together so you have your little star here. And then the next 5 of them are going to go on top. Not all the way through to the center, but we're going to add some hot glue here. Mush that around and just go in between 2 of the clothespins. And we're going to do that all the way around. So they will connect here, and we're going to add hot, oh, that was too much. Add some hot glue there. Okay, guys, I'm like already obsessed, and we're not even done. I need a glue stick. I gotta clean this glue gun off. We got a mess going on here. Glue the wrong side. There we go. So in between, just like the others. You don't need to use a lot. It's just enough. And then our last one here. Now with the last one, you're going to go in the middle and you're going to go on both sides here. And then right in there, pulling off some glue webs here. But look at this. Just a gorgeous wooden star. I love it. So, I know you're not going to be able to really see this, but I'm just going to stick it here. We have our tree together. We don't need the star right now, so we're going to put that to the side. And we're going to paint. I'm painting mine. I'm trying to figure out what colors I want to do. So I love red and white. So I don't know. Part of me wants to do a green tree because, you know, it's green tree. Part of me wants to do a white tree. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to off camera because I'm not going to make you sit there and watch me do two of them. I think I'm going to make two of them. I like red and I like white. So maybe I'll make a red tree and a white tree. Or a green tree. Oh my goodness, seriously, why is this so hard? Nope, we're going to do a red tree and a white tree. But again, that's the fun part about the DIYs. You guys get to pick what colors you want. Some people might want blue. Some people might want purple. Who knows? So that's the fun part. You do not have to do the colors that I'm doing. Okay, I'm just going to do the colors that I like. So I'm going to actually just get off camera for a while because I kind of want to put a second one together and I'm going to paint them. So I will be back when it's all done. All right, I figured I'd just jump on real quick here and just show you. I'm using, this came from Hobby Lobby, God knows how long ago. It was $1.99. It is chalk paint. I think it's a pretty red, so this is the one we're going to use. Got my little cuppy here. I got my stuff over here to make my second one. I'm just going to dump it all in this little cup. And we're just going to paint. Getting your arm in there and just painting away. So like I said, so many different options in colors. It's completely up to you guys. You could also paint these prior to putting them together if you want to. I just wanted to kind of show you what it looked like prior to painting because some people may love just the natural wood color, which is so pretty in itself. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to go through here. I'm going to paint this up and let it dry. And it's so easy to cover because of the wood. It's so easy. I don't think it's going to take more than one coat, to be honest to you. And we're just going to paint. Okay? Okay, so, excuse me. I do have both the trees painted. I have them to the side. They are drying. I'm just going to move on here and we're going to paint this star. So I did go with one white tree and one red tree. So I'm going to make one white star and one red star. This here is where you get to see most of your glue webs. So I will be picking them off. Now, the clothespins may have been easier to paint prior to putting them together, but it will work. It's just going to be a little bit, I shouldn't even really say hard. It's not going to be super hard or anything, but it definitely would have been easier prior to putting them together. But I really wasn't sure what I was going to do with them. If I was going to leave them real wood, if I was going to paint them. But now I'm going to paint them. As you can see, I'm a mess already, right? Here is the white star that is nice and painted. Thankfully, I didn't put this one together yet, so we are going to paint prior to gluing. And again, I'm going to make a mess out of my fingers. I know that, but so much easier, I'm thinking, to have these painted prior to putting them together. So, just painting all sides. Again, I'm just going to hold tops and bottoms. I can get the tips when it's done, but Definitely going to be easier to paint these, let them dry, and then put them together. That's my theory. So I'm just going to paint them all. Okay, so now that we have some nicely fresh painted stars here, here's my white one, and here is my red one. I'm going to add a little bit of gold glitter. Oh, there's a glue thing there. There we go. I'm going to add a little bit of gold glitter, I think, to the red one, and some red glitter to the white one. I'm just going to take a little bit of this tacky glue. This also is from the Dollar Tree. Everything's from the Dollar Tree, minus the paint that I used. And I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the tops of the star here on all of them. Like so. Just the tops. And you don't need a ton, but enough. Just like so. I know today's video is kind of long, but gonna be completely worth it, guys. Trust me. Just like so. Then I'm going to take my gold glitter, which I put somewhere. There we go. Sorry about that. And I'm gonna move all this stuff out of the way. And I'm just gonna dump right on top. I know glitter can be messy, but it's going to be worth it. Like so. And then we're just going to tap it off just to give it a little bit more. And maybe we can add some, no, I actually think I'm going to add maybe a gem or something there. We shall see. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing with the white star, just using the red glitter. Okay, and now that the glitter is on, excuse me, I'm going to take one of these little gems, and we're just going to add some hot glue in there, and we're going to push that right down to be the center of our star. You don't need all this, but it's completely up to you. And then I have red ones, so that will be first star. And then our second star, I have a red one that I'm going to add hot glue to and place it there in the center. Just like so. And then your stars are complete. We're just going to move those to the side as well. And then the fun part, even though all of this was fun, but creativity and your own style, so on and so forth. So you get to do all kinds of fun stuff with the insides of these. You're just going to see the bottom for now. So here is our red one. We're just seeing the bottom for now. This is where you get to be fun, creative, do your own thing. I got a bunch of different things from the Dollar Tree that we're going to utilize. This 15-inch wreath here is something that I'm going to be using. And we're going to just get this in the middle here. Just like so. And that's, you're going to end up moving it around. You know, getting it nice and fluffy, just like so. That's how we're going to start this guy. Now, there's like a piece of that part showing. We can glue this in place if you would like. So get it to exactly where you want it. You're going to have to bend a little bit to get it to lay flat. You can add some hot glue underneath where it all touches. like so. Now that I just moved it. Just like so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just one little square. This was the floral foam that was already cut into sections. So I'm just going to take one piece. I'm going to add some hot glue here. And we're going to glue down right in the center. Like so. And I have this nice, fluffy, beautiful white Christmas tree, also from the dollar store. So any of the decorations or things you have hanging around or you buy new this year, we're going to add some hot glue to the bottom. And we're going to come in the center here and glue this right down on top of our floral foam. Now you can add whatever you would like here. I just have a bunch of stuff sitting around that I have that I like. I got a bunch of these ornaments last year. I'm pretty sure this one was from Walmart. So I got tons of them from last year that I am working with for this project. And you guys know I got a ton more this year. So I'm just going to remove the tag. I'm going to remove the string on the top as well. And he's going to go in here like to the side, like that. And I know it's hard for you to see. Let me turn it around like that. And then we're just going to take our floral stuff that we get from the Dollar Tree. All of the floral stuff I'm going to use is from the Dollar Tree. I think the only thing that isn't is this snowman from last year. But this is where you get to have fun and just do it up however you want. You don't have to put this here. We're going to do something else with the white one maybe and see how that goes. But for right now, we are doing the red one. So I'm just going to grab, without falling, my bin here of flowers from the Dollar Tree. And we've got lots. We've got some beautiful red ones, and we have some beautiful white ones. We have some beautiful gold looking ones. And this again is just where you're going to have fun. So however you want things, the colors you like, whatever the case may be, this is where we're going to have a good time. And just start adding flowers. You can add berries. I've got some of those. And this is just where you're going to have a good time. And we're just going to start adding onto our floral foam here. Okay? Just going to leave a spot over there for my snowman, but we're just going to have a good time. We're going to take our flowers, whatever it is that we like, whatever color scheme you want to go with, and we are just going to add away. Now leaving that spot right there for my snowman, which I'm just going to actually glue him in now. So a bunch of hot glue here at the bottom. And already, like, I'm already obsessed. And we're not even done. I love this. So again, have fun. Add whatever you want to add. And just make it your very own. Right now I'm going to go with the red and the white flowers. I'm going to add one more white one on this side. And already it's covered and it's gorgeous. So if you have berries, you want to add any berries you can. I've got like some silver ones here. Maybe we'll add some of those. I know, my poor scissors, I know. But we can just add, just to make it. I don't want to push that in because I can't really see from this angle. But just add away however you like it. So far, that's what I have, and already completely gorgeous. Like, just completely gorgeous. I love it. We're going to take our star. We're going to add that to the top in a second. And then that's going to be pretty much it. So you just have fun with the middle. Just have a ton of fun. I'm going to finish filling this in. I'm going to glue the star on the top. And we're going to go from there. Okay, and here is the white one. And now I'm just kind of going to do the same with the floral foam in the middle. So we're just going to take our hot glue. And there we go. And then I just got like a vase here. I already filled it. It has like red and gold vase filler. And that's what we're going to put here in the middle of this one. Just like so. And I'm wondering if like one of those little tea light candles or something maybe we can get in there. But I have some beautiful red, some deep red, and some gold flowers here. And that is what we're going to be working with this one. We're going to go on more of like a gold and like a darker, deeper red type of thing here. And we're just going to fill in. That's what I said. This is what I love, love, love about DIYs, because you can just pick your favorite colors and go with that. You can just do all kinds of different things here, making this your very own. And just kind of filling in all of the open areas here. And look how gorgeous, like, already. And you could just add whatever. I have this like gorgeous reindeer here that we're gonna add, I think. Oh my goodness, I'm just super excited about all of this, truly. We could just kind of glue that like right on the edge of one of these here. However you want to do it. So I'm just gonna go with the red and the gold here for right now. Filling in, I got some berries that we're gonna throw in here as well. I have some like kind of wine color little berries. That's why I said this is what is super fun with these. Because you can just make everything your very own. Just gonna add some berries in here, giving it a little bit more flair and pizzazz. So I'm just gonna go ahead, finish pushing some of this stuff in, filling it how we would like it. And then I'm just gonna glue the star on the top. That's all I'm doing, hot gluing the back of the star and attaching it to the top. So once that is complete, I'll be right back with both of them and you can see how gorgeous they are. Okay guys, so here is the white one. I'm trying to get some good lighting here. And I attached this one here. I went straight on and attached the star right to like a flat edge. The red one I did not do the same, so you will see. But look how absolutely stunning from all angles this looks. I love how these came out. I am super excited. I think it's gorgeous. Now, red and gold typically aren't my colors, but I wanted to try something a little different, and I think it came out gorgeous. So there is the red and white tree, and I will now bring the other tree. Okay, so here is the red tree. I'm obsessed. So this one here, I kind of did the star in between an opening. That way you could be able to see everything like straight on. That one's there on the floor, but I love this idea. And that's why I said with the DIYs, it's fantabulous is what I was going to say, but it is. You could do these 100 different ways and they will just be absolutely gorgeous. I love these. I love the snowman in there. I love that white tree, of course. I don't even know which one's my favorite. I think it's the red one, but that's besides the point. But there they both are. I love them. I hope you guys do too. And until next time, bye now.